All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Top Line. It's your boy Chris, and well, ladies and gentlemen, hope everybody's having a great Sunday. It ain't quite NFL Sunday, but it's NFL Sunday soon, baby. Anyway, man, hope everybody's having a great Sunday. Do whatever you got to do to get what you need to do done. You dig? All right, man. So it's Sunday. If you've been following the other channel, we had a long day, a lot of work. But at the same time, man, we just tired, boss. Well, everybody else is tired. Your boy's up. Me and my little snickerdoodle back there, we out working. We got stuff to do, baby. I love when it's just me and her, yo. She back there kicking it, daddy. We rolling, baby. We got stuff to do today. It's Sunday. Let's make the most out of these days, because we don't know how many more we got. All right, enough of the preaching. The Dallas Cowboys versus the Las Vegas Raiders, man. I keep getting them mixed up. The Las Vegas Raiders. First of all, I'm gonna be honest. Let me get this out the way. I like Antonio Pearson, what he's building in Las Vegas with the Raiders, because I think they play with this different kind of chip on their shoulder. They play like a team that got something to prove and got something to say. And they understand that they've been the underdogs, and they understand that it's a lot. They got to fight, scratch, and claw to rebuild this, what was once a predominantly glorious franchise, right? So, but either way, I digress. But in this game, be honest, I thought McConnell, the Raiders quarterback, was the better of the two quarterbacks. I think that's who they should go with. Now they choose between him and Gardner Minshew. I think Gardner Minshew is always good for a couple games a year. He's fun, he's exciting, he'll get you some clicks. But I think McConnell was the better quarterback in this game, and it wasn't close, if you ask me now. But far as them Dallas Cowboys, this was the Trey game, man. This was the Trey game. I started to think about this Trey Lance thing, man. And I'm going to be honest. Now, first of all, this is not Dak slander. This is not Dak hate. I hate I even have to say that. But I'm a fan of a young man. I feel like Trey Lance, this is equivalent to his, sophomore season in college. Like, he barely played in the first three seasons in the NFL. One college season. Not a lot of football. And I think this young man is going to be. I'm sorry. I'm a fan. I think he got to get the reps. He just got to get the reps. You look at the jump between game 1 and game 2. Now, the Dak haters is going to say, oh, well, did you see some of them passes behind him? Did you see some of those passes that he missed? Have you watched that? Have you seen some of the passes he threw at somebody's feet? Have you seen some of those passes that were just makes no sense where you're throwing them at? But we're not here to debate these two, because I don't think that's the problem. As much as we want it to be Dak and Trey Lance, and that's not what it is. It's Dak and Cooper Rush. And my vote's on I'm sorry. It's Trey and Cooper Rush. And my vote's on Trey. I think Trey just brings another element to the Cowboys that Cooper Rush don't, which is his legs. And I think that makes the running game easier. As a backup, I'm going Trey Lance. The upside is just too much. Because I'm telling you what I think will happen. Now that teams have seen Trey Lance, right? And they're looking going, wait, this young man, he just ain't had the reps. The natural ability there. I think the throwing ability in there, he just got to work on some things. If he end up not making the Cowboy team, which I think is a long shot, I think somebody like Kansas City, someone that really can develop a quarterback, he might be the backup to Jordan Love. Because, and I'm not saying, but knowing he's not going to go nowhere, but he needs somewhere where they're going to he just have the time and just get the reps, right? And that's where I don't know, I could be wrong about that. But I just see him, and he just needs time. Like, you look at him, you're like, he's getting better, he's getting more comfortable. One of the passes that, and I thought it was actually a brilliant play by Trey, one of the passes that everyone would say was behind the receiver, but if I'm looking at the pass, I'm like, no, he's trying to keep his receiver from getting blown nail up. Because if he put that ball right in front of him, that receiver got his head taken off. So putting him back kind of protected the receiver a little bit. But see, that's the difference. Tom Brady made that same pass, you're going to say, hey, he was trying to protect the receiver. Trey Lance made that pass, you're going to say that was a horrible pass. And by all means, Tom Brady earned that. Peyton Manning, all those greats earned that. I'm not knocking them. But I'm saying, if I'm picking out a Cooper Rush and Trey Lance, I'm going Trey Lance. Just because all the guy needs is reps and reps and reps and reps and reps and reps and reps. He's like I said, I think this is equivalent to his sophomore season. If you look at playing time alone, this is equivalent to his sophomore season in the NFL. I mean, in college. Honestly, he got a long way to go. I think he came out a little too early, but something was there to make the San Francisco 49ers go hell or high water to get him. Got him in. He wasn't polished. And they were like, all right, this is then he got hurt. And it was like, okay, you know what, let's just move on. Which, by all means, how can you argue with teams just went to the Super Bowl, right? But with Trey, I just feel like the man just need the reps. I hope the next preseason game he play the whole game. I'm sorry, Trey Lance is number 2 for me. If it were me, if I'm picking, just because I know with Cooper Rush, you can either blitz the hell out of him and he can't move. Or you can force him to throw into double coverage, and that's it. That's your way of stopping him. That, like, he has nothing to go from there. Now, if you on the other hand decide that with Trey, well, you can't. You got to take somebody out of that secondary because Trey can and will run the football. He's more of a runner than Dak. So if you do that, now you open up. Now you're getting more one-on-one cover packages from defenses. I'm just saying, man, all in all, on the defense, again, great. Another interception, a pick six last night. I don't want to stay on the Trey Lance thing for the whole video, but I'm just riding with Trey. If you want to know my answer, I'm riding with Trey. Trey versus Rush. Y'all can Rush up out of here. I don't think he's as good as those 4 games that he played. That everyone hyped up. I think he held it down. He didn't lose the game. I don't think he won none of them. Anyway, but at the same time, when you're looking at Trey, I'm like, this kid, if he just get reps and reps and reps, because I think if he played the whole 3rd preseason game, I think that game going to be better. You look at that second half of that first game, and feel like, okay, he's starting to find his footing. You look at the first half of this game, felt like he was just finding his way, even though he had some drop balls. But then you look at it as he started to get comfortable. Okay, that boy can ball. He can ball. Wait a minute, we might have Rush. You got a problem. If it's me, Rush do got a problem. I think you should Rush up out of there and go lock in Trey as your number 2 at least, because I did think he need those reps. He need that practice. He need, like, yeah, some of his balls are behind him. Or behind the receivers, and he got to work on his accuracy. I think that can be worked on. You know, I think all that can be worked on. I think it's just a matter of seeing placing the ball and seeing exactly where you need to kind of. It's something I use, and I've never played professional football, all right? But kind of when you're playing just, in middle school, whatever, you see an open receiver running track, and you throw where that receiver is currently at. And ultimately, that ball is going to end up behind him. You got to kind of throw it in front of him and let him run to it, so they both meet. Just like that. So other than that, man, I really think that Trey Lance should be your number 2 quarterback at least. So that's my thoughts, man. I'm a fan of Trey. I just think I'm a fan of someone that just need the opportunity, bro. I'm not saying he's coming out to be a world beater. He just need the reps and just more game time. So anyway, though, let me know what you guys think down in the comments, how you feel about it. But hey, man, Trey on the way. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, you guys be great, man.